What is workers' compensation? Worker compensation insurance offer benefits include wage replacement and medical care payments to workers with injuries or illness related to their jobs. It also provides benefits to family members it employees die due to their injury or illness. Table of content. How does workers' compensation work? Workers' compensation examples. What workers' compensation covers? Is workers' compensation required? What is the cost of workers' compensation? What are the type of worker compensations? How do you file a workers' compensation claim? Worker compensation FAQs download and our guide. Workers' compensation is important insurance coverage for both employee and employees because it can provide benefit to an injured or ill worker without having to go to court. It helps protect a company from a lawsuit that could damage it financially. It's no fault system. Neither the employer nor employer must be found legally at fault for the insurance to pay out benefits. Most employees are covered by their employer's workers' compensation insurance, and most business purchase workers' compensation through provide insurance companies. The three key parts of workers' compensation are the type of policies available to an employer, the benefit the workers receives, and how the work coverage is paid for. How does workers' compensation work? An employer pays permanent payment to an insurance provider. An employee gets injured, sick, or disabled because of their work of job. A claim is made to the insurance company. Benefits are paid to the employee for the most lost salary or while the workers compensation process may seem simple, there are several factors that affect whether a claim is paid out. So it's important to understand the specific policy terms. Some factors include bodily injury location, injury severity, recovery duration, potential return to work, policy type, workers' job qualification, workers' compensation example. What's covered by workers' compensation insurance is not always obviously because workplace and work duties have vary. Some incident that may be covered by workers' compensation include an employee is injured while driving a company car for work, a remote worker situation, a job related injury away from company property, a workers catch an illness while handling hazardous job related. There are many variability. What is covered is one state may not be covered in another. What workers' compensation covers. Generally, workers' compensation plans will pay for the expenses related to the covered accident, injury, or illness. Some examples include medical fees associated with the injury sustained while working, ongoing medical treatment such as physical therapy, wage lost while away from work, disabled benefits are for a full of partial disability, death of funeral service to the named beneficiary. Is workers' compensation required? Generally, yes. All states except Texas and Wyoming require that business with employees and workers compensation insurance. However, company in these two states may still will need workers compensation due to federal requirement for specific industry business contract requirements worker compensation requirement to by state. In the US, worker compensation is primarily regulated at the state level. Therefore, Work compensation laws, benefit required, and penalties are not purchasing workers' compensation insurance are difficult from state to state, often significantly in most state companies and purchase worker compensation insurance from any private